So this video is going to be a little different because with me, I have a watermelon and also a crab. And I'm going to take the brand new Huawei Mate 50 Pro and smash it against it to see how well this glass holds up. You ready?
お前はもう死んでいる。
So I have been eager to get my hands on the Huawei Mate 50 Pro, not because I wanted to smash it against things, but I wanted to get it because firstly, this orange vegan version of the phone was completely sold out during the first day of sale, and second of all, it now has Google Apps directly on the Huawei App Gallery. So no more crazy workaround to get that on your phone. Now, while this is not the orange vegan version of the phone, this is the new carbon black vegan leather version, which looks super sexy, and there's also a silver variant of this as well. And this is also the new Kunlun Glass edition. So what is Kunlun Glass, you may ask? Well, allow me to explain that and show you how easy is it to get Google Apps on the phone. So Kunlun Glass uses a metal oxide to create dense microcrystalline structure that results in an ultra-durable glass and also an ultra-clear glass. So whether or not you're using it for regular scrolling or media consumption, it is so much more vibrant than any other smartphone because of its resilience treatment on the smartphone's glass. Now, instead of typically adding layer after layer of glass on top to make it more durable, which may increase the resistance, but of course will impact the visibility of the smartphone, and that was not the case over here. Now, they've also performed some high temperature heat processes to increase the overall durability, which has a whopping 10 times increase in drop resistance, and Huawei has done its own tests in its labs when it comes to the crack resistance of Kunlun Glass, where they've even dropped a weighted metal ball about 2 meters high and it didn't even dent the glass. So no, they didn't do any walnut breaking, watermelon breaking, or even a crab breaking test. So yes, you can keep all the crabs at bay. Get it? Crabs at bay. So with that, it makes the Huawei Mate 50 Pro to be the first ever SGS 5-star certification for glass drop protection. Alright, let's not drop the ball just yet. Maybe just the phone, because that is super durable. Because the most important feature is of course the availability to have Google Apps natively in the Huawei App Gallery. Now, like Apple's App Store, this is not a separate Google Store because it's now available in Huawei's very own App Gallery, and it finally just works. So this is done through a new app called Lighthouse. And don't worry, the App Gallery security will scan that and every app as usual to ensure that it's clean and also malware free. So after finding and installing the Lighthouse app in the App Gallery, it will prompt to install the Lighthouse EX app, so click install. Then after both apps are installed, open the Lighthouse app, click account to add your Google account, and you're done. And if you like, you can always add more Google accounts as well. And right after that, you don't need to use the Lighthouse app anymore after the initial sign-in, since it acts more of a bridge between the device and also on the Google Apps. Then now, you can finally go back to the Huawei App Gallery and search for YouTube or any other Google apps, and voila, it's there. And everything works perfectly with your Google accounts with apps like YouTube, where you can see your profile, watch history, which is all in there, and there's also no limit on the playback quality as well. Then apps like Gmail, Google Chrome, Google Photos, Google Meet, Google Lens, Google Keep, and even Google Drive also works, where you can also typically share a file from your device to the Google Drive. And since I have a host of smart home products in my house with Google Assistant, the Google Home app also works very well too. Now, the Lighthouse feature isn't just going to be available on the Huawei Mate 50 series, but also coming to devices like the Huawei Mate XS2, the Nova 10 series, the Nova Y90, the MatePad SE, the MatePad Pro 12.6, and the P50 series as well. So yes, finally you can use every Google app natively on the Huawei Mate 50 Pro series, and of course it's super easy, as you guys have seen, and this is very game changing because this could also finally make a comeback of Huawei in the smartphone market once again. Now, besides these two major things, what else is new and cool about the phone then? Well, firstly, it comes with a Snapdragon Gen 1 chipset and not the Kirin processor, so that is great to know. And during my first impressions, it has been working very well together with the EMUI version 13, which gave a very smooth and fluid experience so far, with some nice AI features too. I'm also eager to test out the battery life because Huawei smartphones has always gave me the best battery life compared to any other smartphones as well. And I'm also planning to test out the amazing camera arrays, especially with the XMage image processing and the professional camera mode that has up to 10 different physical aperture sizes to choose from, the first on a smartphone. So stay tuned for my usual in-depth review of this phone for that, and subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't done so. Now, speaking of Huawei devices, do check out my video of the MateBook X Pro over here, and I'll see you in my next video.